Some moms bake cookies. Some moms bake lifelong emotional damage with just a pinch of guilt. And those moms, they can guilt trip you so hard when they're done, you may need a nap, a therapist, and a restraining order in that order. Yeah, this one's for you, my wounded warriors. Hi there, Garbage Saint here. No other school's gonna teach you this, so listen closely. We're diving into the emotional jungle known as motherhood, weaponized. Let's meet 5 emotionally hurt mom types and how to survive each one. 1. After all I've done for you, Mom the emotional loan shark. This mom thinks raising you was an investment, and guess what? You're the stock that never appreciated properly. She'll remind you of every sleepless night and every lunch packed once in 1996. She doesn't want love, she wants a lifetime subscription to your guilt with auto-renew. How to survive. It's okay to love her and still feel hurt. Her sacrifices were hers to make, not debts you have to repay. You can say, she did her best, and also, that best left marks on me. Say thank you, then live forward. That's not betrayal, that's healing. 2. I carried you for 9 months, I come first, Mom the womb royalty. She gave you life, and now demands right of way for eternity. Any self-care you express, shut down with, I gave you my body. She acts like her uterus did all the parenting. Now it's your turn to worship her back pain. How to survive, honor her story, but don't erase your own. You're not disloyal for choosing boundaries, you're simply growing in a direction she never learned how to go. That's not rejection, that's love, with roots and wings. 3. Why can't you be more like your cousin, Mom the comparison queen? You were never raised, you were ranked. She doesn't see you, she sees your stats. She's running an emotional Olympics you didn't sign up for. And sweetie, the judging is rigged. How to survive? Being compared chips away at your worth, but you were never the wrong version. You don't need to compete to be enough. You're not here to impress, you're here to be. You're your own person, and that's enough. 4. You're the only one I can talk to. Mom, the emotional dump truck. You became her confidant at 9. You know her marriage history, her physical pains, her grudges. She doesn't need a therapist. She has you, a child with no coping tools and a bedtime. How to survive? First off, you were never supposed to carry her pain. That's not love. That's emotional survival. You can say, I can't be everything for you anymore, and you still deserve to be comforted, especially now, because love should never be a one-way pour. 5. My pain is bigger than yours, Mom, the suffering Olympics champion. Try to express a feeling, she'll outsuffer you before you finish the sentence. Oh, you're sad? Cute. I was sad, broke, and abandoned by your father. How to survive. You learn to shrink your pain, but that stops now. Her hurt doesn't erase yours. Her grief doesn't cancel your voice. You're allowed to say, wow, that hurt me. Even if no one claps, even if she doesn't understand, your story matters, and it deserves to breathe. Let's be honest. Most of these moms didn't wake up thinking, how can I mess up my kids' inner world? They were hurting, carrying stories they never got to tell, repeating patterns they never got to name, handing you a version of love they believed was the only one that existed. But just because they were in pain doesn't mean you have to stay there with them. You're not their second chance. You're not their therapist. You're not the storage unit for 3 generations of emotional debt. You get to feel what they couldn't. You get to choose what they didn't. And by doing that, you're not betraying them. You're honoring what they should have had. Because healing yourself isn't selfish. It's sacred work. And hey, if your mom calls mid-meltdown asking why you don't visit more, you can always send her this video. Tell her Garby said hi. What was her age again?